how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Pot's Movie Dungeon. I wanted to get on real fast and do an unboxing of my Severin Films Sale. I ordered these about 2 months ago. It's taken a while for this to come in. And to be honest with you, I have almost forgotten most of what I ordered, except for a couple titles. And I'm hoping that, I don't know if you guys have been following the news online here lately for this company, but they were supposed to release Drop Dead Fred, which is not a big movie on my list, but a lot of people's looking forward to it coming out. And I guess it was a rights issue. I don't know the whole deal. But anyway, they got pulled before they were able to release it. So that was not coming out. Well, another movie they got in trouble for was, I guess it was last May, sometime last summer, give or take. They came out with a movie. This movie's called Cruel Jaws. But I don't know if you guys are familiar with Severin, but they like making these slipcovers. They're called unpromotable slipcovers. And here's just an example. Cruel Jaws got a Jaws 5 cover. Now this thing here just got pulled. They can no longer sell this. And mine was en route of being shipped to me whenever all that happened. So I'm hoping that this movie's in the box. I bought this slipcover from eBay maybe a month and a half ago. So it's just been sitting on my shelf waiting for this box to show up. So that movie not being for sale anymore, or taken off the shelf, I'm hoping, even though I'm probably not gonna sell it, it'll be worth some money one day. I mean, I hear it's real bad. So let's get this thing open here, guys, and let's see what happens here. Oh.
2 hours later.
All right, I think we got everything there. So let's open this up and see. Oh, of course we have packing peanuts. That's wonderful. All right, guys. I'll pick all that crap up later. All right, so hopefully everything's here. Like I said, I have to go back and look at my order to see what make sure everything did show up on time. And of course, the first thing I see is Cruel Jaws. So I can finally put this together. So we'll do that here in a minute, guys. So let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I'm sure there's some titles, but I've never ordered from this company before. I think I ordered that. Maybe I did, but it's in the box. And I think they always throw these in there. There's a couple advertising stickers there. And that's it. Alright, yeah, I got a damn mess down here, guys. I'll clean that up later. Alright. So, we're going to start off with Cruel Jaws. Now, I'm not going to go into great depth over most of these movies, guys, because, I mean, I just really don't know much about them. I forgot to put that down there. But anyway, I really don't know much about these movies. I've never seen any of these titles, I don't believe. But that's the first one there, like I said, Cruel Jaws. And I'm going to open this one here. I may open all of them. We'll see how it goes. I don't want this to be too long. I just wanted you guys to kind of see what I ordered. But I want to put this on the... And guys, why? I hate that. This tape they put across the top here, why do they still do that? And usually if I take my time, I can get it off. But now on video, I'm going to screw it all up. But anyway, moving on. So we got that open there. I hate that. That makes me so damn mad. Just tape and sticky shit everywhere.
I'm going to get medieval on your ass.
Oh well. Much better. How's it going, guys? I do apologize about that. I basically just got home from work. When I pulled in, I seen the Severin I got this box of movies from Severin, and I was very excited about getting home and doing this video. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, and when I seen it was here, I decided, you know, let's go ahead and get this thing done. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on and see what I can do. And probably not a good idea, you know. Live and learn. I wasn't in the right frame of mind, guys. I apologize. It's been a long day. I'm sure everybody's been there. So basically, I want to get on here. And I want to go over these titles I got from Severin. It's a company I've never ordered from before. And most of these titles I've never heard of. I think there's one that I've actually seen. But the rest of the titles were like recommends from friends or just stuff I was curious about. And so I'm excited about digging through these. It's always nice to find a new boutique label, even though I've heard of Severin, but I've never bought from them before. It's nice to, to kind of check them out to see how their packaging is, their special features, their transfers, etc. I really enjoy stuff like that. The first one is Jaws 5. They do these slips that are basically, what do they call it? They're unpromotional. And basically, they just do that kind of as a gimmick. There's been 3 or 4 others, I think. This is the first one I've ever got. Like I said, first one I ever bought from them. But I'm a big Jaws fan, so this kind of appealed to me. Even though I know the movie's nothing special, guys. The movie's Cruel Jaws. And there's the back. I mean, you can see what I've heard is the shark scenes are actually stolen from other movies. And I don't think they actually had any actual shark scenes that they filmed themselves. I want to say that all this was done where they basically just stole from other companies or other franchises, other movies. So it's probably just going to be laughable, guys. I mean, I know there's a guy in here that's supposed to look like Hulk Hogan, and more than that, guys, I can't tell you much about it. And I would read the back, but I mean, you guys probably don't care. Being a Jaws fan, I wanted to have it in my collection just as more of a, And now that this thing is actually out of print, this is going to be kind of a collector's piece. All right, guys, moving on. So, I don't buy a lot of DVDs, but I really wanted to grab these 2 here. If you guys are not familiar, back in the late 70s, early 80s, around that time frame, there was a bunch of movies that people called the video nasties. It was a bunch of videos or movies that were banned in like a bunch of different countries. And this is basically just all the trailers from those movies, is the way I understand it. It's like a documentary type thing. So I ended up getting the Video Nasties Volume 1 and Volume 2. I'm trying to put that where you guys can see it. And, these are DVDs, big cases. I don't usually buy these, but I had to grab these, guys. Look, I'm struggling here. Let's do one at a time. So there's the back. And there's the back. So, guys, this is just going to be fun. I mean, like I said, it's just trailers. But that's something I just really wanted. I thought that looked kind of neat. So, I got those. Guys that really enjoy the kind of stuff that I like can appreciate that. All right. Now, this next one, my buddy Johnny Walker had this one, and it's one I really wanted to get, mainly because of the cast. Listen to this cast, guys. Ted Raimi, Ricky Lake, and Tracy Lords. You can't say that too often, but that is Skinner. And there's the back. And I'll tell you guys, these black cases are just awesome. You don't see that very often. But pretty plain. And I'm not really going over the special features too much, guys. I wanted to make this kind of a fast video, but I'll read these real fast to give you an idea of the company. Excuse me. It says, A Touch of Scandal interview with director Ivan Nagy. Under His Skin interview with star Ted Raimi. Bargain Bin VHS for $1 interview with screenwriter Paul Hart Wilden. Cutting Skinner interview with editor Jeremy Kasdan. Flaying sequence outtakes and extended takes and trailers. So that's not bad. That's not bad, guys. But I'm kind of excited to check this one out. So yeah, that's Skinner, guys. And guys, on any of these titles, please let me know down below what you think about these movies. I love hearing back from you guys. It's really a lot of fun. All right, this next title, I want to say this was recommended to me, or I can't remember if this was one that I just found interesting looking. It was No Way Home. It's got Tim Roth in it. I'm a big Tim Roth fan. And we'll take a look at the special features on this, guys. This seems to be quite a bit. There's an audio commentary by director Buddy Giovanazzi with Severin's David Gregory. I'm not sure, guys, but I think David Gregory may be the owner. I'm not sure. Okay, we have Darling Be Home Soon. Editor Stan Warno on the road to No Way Home. A tasty marquee, an interview with producer, casting director Marcia Schulman. Following the Emotions, an interview with composer Rick Giovanazzi and director Buddy Giovanazzi. And you got a few other stuff like that, guys. And then you have the regular stuff, trailer stuff like that. And it also says there's a bonus CD soundtrack. Wasn't aware of that. Okay, that's nice, guys. So we have the movie on one side, you have the soundtrack on the other side. And you got this nice card, and I guess that would be the playlist on the soundtrack. Now, this next movie I've actually seen. I found a video on YouTube. It was the top 50 horror movies you've never seen, I think is what it was titled. And this was on that list. I've never seen this before, guys, but this one kind of stood out to me. I mean, it's B-rated. I mean, it's B-movie greatness. But I love animal attack movies. And this one here, it holds up. It's really a fun movie. And the main thing about this movie you need to watch it for is there's a bear attack scene at the end, close to the end. And you just got to see it, guys. Those that have seen the movie knows what I'm talking about. It involves a sleeping bag. It's just, it kind of caught me when I first seen it. So that's what I remember about this movie the most. But there's the inside artwork. And just like the other ones, guys, I think this is going to be a running theme. I don't guess they have any inside artwork or reversible that I've seen so far, but there's the disc. And I am pretty excited about having this one, guys. This is the one I was most excited about. I'll go over them real fast, guys. I know you guys probably don't want to hear all this, but special features, it says Nightmare USA. Author Stephen Thrower on the career of William Girdler. I feel like I'm saying a bunch of names that nobody knows about. I know I don't know about them anyway. I'm just going to go through this real fast. Anything interesting? The Grisly Details interview with producer David Sheldon. Audio commentaries with Mondo Digital's Nathaniel Thompson and film writer Tony Howarth. Movie Making in the Wilderness Vintage Making of. Jaws with Claws archival featurette. That could be fun. Radio spots and trailers. So yeah, guys, I remember this movie just being a blast. So if you guys get a chance, check that out. I think you'll enjoy it. I mean, again, ain't gonna win any awards, but there's a lot of fun scenes in it. These slipcovers are really, really snug. I mean, it's hard to get them back in there, but they look nice. So there's Grizzly, guys. But only got a few more titles there, guys. Hang with me. This next one is one. Now, I'm a big Stephen King fan, and I'm a really big Cujo fan. I got a love for Cujo back when I was a kid. I mean, I was probably 10, 11, 12, give or take, when it came out. And it's always been one of my favorite Stephen King movies. Not one of his best movies, best adaptations, but a good movie. I always enjoyed it. Now, I know this ain't going to hold a candle to Cujo, but as a Cujo fan, how could you not give it a shot? And I was able to grab this with the slipcover. I know that the day after I got this, a buddy of mine had got on there, and the slipcover had already went out of stock. So I think I got this slipcover by one day before it went out of stock. So kind of happy about that, guys. There's the side of it. But, I mean, I want you to look at this, guys. Alright, there's the front. I'm going to see if I can get this close. Look at that center picture on the back. I'm not going to be able to get this with a light, I don't think. But this picture right there, whoop, camera, right there. To me, that looks almost identical to a picture on the actual back of the Cujo box. I'm going to have to get the Cujo box out and compare that. But anyway, I may be wrong about that, guys, but when I seen that, it really reminded me of Cujo. So anybody that has seen this movie, please let me know what you think about it. This is probably going to be one of the first ones I watch, just out of just sheer curiosity. This one ain't Cruel Jaws, and I'm expecting both of them just to be absolute garbage. But anyway, where they say you set the bar real low, you won't be disappointed. All right, guys, moving on. Now, let me just check and make sure this is appropriate to show on camera. Let me check the back. Okay, now, I know nothing about this movie. This movie was recommended to me by Johnny Walker, and I think it was recommended to him by our buddy Cody. Maybe wrong about that. You guys let me know, Johnny and Cody. But this is a Lucio Fulci movie. It's called The Devil's Honey. Yeah, I know. Just seeing if there's any special features that kind of stand out. I don't want to make this video too long, guys. I know you guys are being troopers for hanging in this long. All right. Yeah, nothing. I mean, just basic stuff, guys. Your interviews with the cast, director, etc., etc. Okay. Anyway, it's a Lucio Fulci movie, which, I mean, so that's got to be worth something, right? I'm a big fan of his. All right. Got two left. Hang in there. And this one here, the title sounds crazy. If you like B-rated horror movies back in the 80s, walking in the video store, going to the horror section, and just looking for something crazy to pick on a Friday night, I mean, tell me that if you were in that situation, you wouldn't grab that. That just looks like one of those old-timey B-rated, just horror movie classics. Probably not going to be that great, but it looks fantastic. I mean, plus Massacre in Dinosaur Valley. You know, I'm a sucker for B-rated horror movies, guys. So you know, I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there that share the same sentiment. It just says on the back, it says, this movie is a blast. It's like a weird cross between Romancing the Stone and Cannibal Ferox. Wow. If you're looking for sleazy fun, this is for you. So guys, anyway, that's Massacre in Dinosaur Valley. And this was also recommended to me, and you know, so I threw it in the cart there at the very end of the sale. So I'm going to give this a shot and see what happens. Really cool disc art there. Okay, guys. This is the one that I'm sure everybody knew was coming out that you know, cares enough to watch this video. And this was their big announcement for the last sale. And this is Andy Warhol's Blood for Dracula. So this is a 4K release, and the main reason why I got this, I know nothing about this movie. I mean, that cover is just weird as hell to me. There's the back of it. But I hear good things about this movie. I hear it's a very unique Dracula movie. I love vampire movies. But the main reason why I got this, and I hope I'm not telling you guys a story, I think it's Vinegar Syndrome, is later this year going to be releasing Flesh for Frankenstein. And I think a lot of people thought that Severin was going to be releasing Flesh for Frankenstein when they announced this. And I think those movies are tied together somehow. Not sure how. But I got this mainly because I knew I was going to grab that one. And so I wanted to get this and kind of check it out. Plus, you know, I've heard a lot of people say this was a good movie. But only, you know, like any of these movies, I've heard a lot of people say this movie's not that good. So I'm going to form my own opinion, guys. But it's got really, really good packaging. It's got the slide-out box. And there's the front, you know, just a really nice looking cover. And you get okay, looks like you have a soundtrack of this one too, guys. So let's open this up here. That's what you get. You got the 3 discs there. There's the back of the artwork. And I'm thinking that one of these discs is going to be the soundtrack. That's the 4K, that's the Blu-ray, and I believe that is the soundtrack. I kind of like the fact that we're getting some soundtracks to some of these releases. But, you guys do me a favor, let me know what you guys recommend from Severin, because they do have some other titles that I'm interested in, but they also have a lot of stuff I've never heard of, but I'm always willing to try some new stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. And again, guys, I appreciate you guys watching this, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, have a great Friday, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank y'all.